Hello guys, Dr. Sobek here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys, not showing but more telling you guys what armors would be good to go for you early game players, mid game, and end game. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So we're going to be starting with early game, then mid game, then end game. You guys know what I mean. And then the first early game set that I think you should probably go for is definitely the Lapis armor. Um, with just plain, it gives you okay defense. The full set bonus gives you extra health, and if you have it fully and properly enchanted, you'll have about 500 health with 300 defense. So the Lapis set is actually quite a good set for early game. And the other set of armor that I would recommend for early game is the Miner set. The Miner set has very, very bad base defense, but with protection 5 on it, it's just as good as unenchanted Lapis. But the thing is, it's when you're underground, it gives you like 3 times the stats. So you can have like 50 defense and only 140 health when you're not underground, but the second you go mining, you're going to have about 500 health and about 300 defense. So they're similar to Lapis armor. They're both, for early game, very good sets of armor, and I would recommend them. And now we're going to go into mid game armors. So I haven't really thought much about mid game armors, but the two in mind are, the first set would be Ender armor, which is an extremely good, well, not extremely good, but it's a very good set of armor, which basically gives you it gives you low defense, high health, but the good thing about it is it's amplified, or I should say multiplied, by 2 times when you're on the end, including refines and enchants. And who is that splashing the balloons? Okay, dude. Just excuse me for a sec. Okay, where was I? So yeah, the Ender armor, like I said, if you look at the helmet, doesn't give much health, doesn't give much defense. For me, when I had Ender armor, because that's the armor I got, I had about 450 health on the main islands, but when you have Ender armor and when you're in mid game, you spend a lot of time on the end island. And when I was on the end island, I'd have 1000 health and 700 defense. So it is a very good set of armor if you plan to be on the end, which most mid game players are, farming zealots and many other things. Well, not really, just Enderman. But yeah, I recommend the Ender set. It's a pretty good set. You can get it for like 300k, so it's not that expensive either. And yeah, it's a very good set of armor. I would recommend it for mid-game players. If you're closer to the end game, though, there's much better stuff than it, but we're talking mid-game right now. And then the second set of armor. Second set of armor I would recommend would probably be Young Dragon armor. Actually, kind of just any of the dragon armor aside from old, because well, it's old dragon armor, nobody wants it. But yeah, Young Dragon armor gives you an okay amount of health, decent amount of defense, but the speed is the big thing, because when you're farming zealots, you want to be able to get a lot of speed. And I actually used this armor for a long time before switching to Strong Dragon. I'm still kind of stuck in that mid-game phase. But yeah, the Young Dragon set is fairly good. When I had it on, I've collected fairy souls, but if with no fairy souls, you have about 850 health, 600 defense, but it's the speed that really matters, and with proper refines, it can be a pretty good set of armor. But of course, you don't have to do Young Dragon. Like, any of the dragon sets work, aside from Superior Dragon, because a full set of Superior Dragon costs like 20 to 23 million. Whereas this costs about 6 to 700k. Like strong dragon armor is also decent as the armor I use, but it costs about 2 million. The reason I put young dragon over strong drag is simply because the speed bonus is helpful, and then that 1.3 mil cheaper is also helpful because most mid game players don't have a lot of money. Like you can look at my purse, that's not all my money, but I don't have a lot. Like I'm trying to get certain sets of armor but I don't have a ton. Yeah, I only have like 5.3 mil. But yeah, those are the two early game sets. You can kind of do any dragon armor. Don't do old dragon armor because just no one uses old dragon armor. And yeah, let's get on to the end game. So end game armors, I'm not too terribly familiar with this. If you know of a better armor, um, please put it in chat. This isn't like the best armor. I'm just gonna state good end game armor that I know. And I'm gonna do 3 sets of armor for this. Well, 2 main and then 1 more honorary set. And the first set we're gonna do is the Shadow Assassin set. I forgot how to spell assassin. There we go. The Shadow Assassin set is extremely good, giving you 125 health, 55 defense, and 7 speed. Then that's just for the boots, which that alone, not great. But it's still pretty good, especially once you get 5 stars on it. And the Shadow Assassin armor is best once you have 5 stars. I might actually have to lower my GUI. That should be better. Okay, yeah. Like it gives you plus 25 strength, plus 25% crit damage, and that's the main thing. It boosts your damage by a ton. Cause let's look, like the helmet also does that. So the full set would give you plus 100 strength, plus 100% crit damage. That alone is very good. It gives you like plus 600 health unenchanted and about plus 300 defense. And then it also gives you 28 extra speed, which is very helpful. The full set bonus isn't great, but it's still okay. It would be better if you're trying to solo dungeons, but it requires Catacombs Floor 5 completion, so it's not even that hard to get. So yeah, that's the Shadow Assassin set. I see lots of people using the Zombie Knight chestplate along with it. I'm not sure why. I know that it's good, but I'm not really sure as to why. Cause it looks okay. Like it gives you lots of health, defense. It gives you speed. Maybe it's like this extra health and defense and the strength that people are going for. But lots of people use this as the chest plate instead of the Shadow Assassin chest plate. Personally, I think this is probably better to use as a chest plate. Simply because of the extra health. Because if you don't have 5 stars on your Shadow Assassin armor, it's not going to give you a ton of health and defense. It will still give you a lot, but not a bunch. So I'd recommend getting like a 4 or 5 star Zombie Knight chestplate, because this one, 5 star Zombie Knight chestplate, it's pretty good. So yeah, that is our first endgame set. As for our second one, I haven't really gotten many in mind. Let's just go straight to the honorary set. The honorary set's going to be Superior Dragon. I think I spelled this wrong, but maybe not. Probably. Oh. Yeah, I definitely spelled that wrong. There. That's right. So the Superior Dragon set, the reason it's honorary and not one of the main ones is simply because of its price. It's super expensive. And also just know I'm not including like the Crown of Greed or the Warden helmet or any of that stuff. Because I don't know much about it, like I'm not that advanced. Like this armor isn't, it's endgame, but this reason Superior Dragon is the honorary set is, like I said, it's super expensive. But the full set gives you a lot of extra stats. Like full set gives you plus 10% crit chance, plus 50% crit damage. Almost all of your stats are increased by 5%. That's extremely good. And then your aspect of the dragons will deal 50% more damage, which mine does 28k with strong dragon on, and it's not even fully enchanted because I just got it like 2 days ago. But yeah, superior dragon is a very good set. It's just super expensive. Like just the helmet and boots alone cost 9.5 mil. See if I can find some leggings. Like the leggings cost another 7.5 mil, bringing it up to 16 million. And then like the cheapest chest plate costs 8 mil, so it's like 25 million coins. Oh well, more like 24. I'm just rounding up. Yeah, this would be the honorary set. It's pretty good. Like it's a very good set of armor. The reason it's honorary, I've said this 3 times now, but you guys can hear it again. It's just so expensive. And then the last set is probably a Necron set. Necron armor is extremely good. I'm not sure about the price, but I know it's very good. It's a golden head. Yeah, like Necron boots. 13 million, and I'm pretty sure it's... Wait. Yeah, it's the full set that makes it really... It's the full set bonus that makes it really good. Spawning withers to go around and explode. It reduces the damage you take by withers by 10%, so if you want to like farm floor 7, this armor is good. Let's see if I can find a helmet. There. It'll be better with 5 stars on it. Most of this armor you'd want to put 5 stars on it. It's just so much better that way. But yeah, this is a very good set of armor, but it's extremely expensive. Like, let me just quickly look at how expensive it is. Yeah, I can't even, it's like 65 million to get, but it's an extremely good set of armor, especially if you have the pet. Actually, I don't think that's the pet. I think that's just a full set bonus. But yeah, that's gonna conclude today's videos of what armors you should probably go for early game, mid game, and end game. In a couple of days, probably I'll be uploading a similar video like this, just on what swords to go for. And yeah, that is it for the armors you should get depending on what stage of the game you're in. And I will see you guys all next time.